Hello everyone, how are we doing? Just looking and making sure everything's all working over on the left hand side. Welcome along to another one of our community multiplayers. This one is in Pallegney and has been running for a few months now. This would sort of replace the Elmer, Missouri server. So we thought we'd come and check it out, and I got to admit, this is a beautiful looking map. And the guys who've been spending a lot of time in here already, who can't make it because of time zones and things like that, they've done an amazing job. Now the mission is on this one is to try and own the whole map, which when we have a look here at the map, and you can see what's already owned and everything like that, making a decent chunk through it, but the beauty of it is there's a lot of fields. What have we got, 143 maybe? 100 was 143, wasn't it? 113. 2 overlaying or something. Anyhow, 113. Looked like a 4 from a distance. No, there's a 254 there too. However it all works. Anyhow, the 100 or so fields, 120. So the plan there is to buy all of those. 120 farmlands, I should say. Field numbers do we get up to? Not quite so high on the field numbers. 82, nice one, 83, 84, 85, 87. Any more takers on 87? 87 going once, going twice. I think we're sold there on 87. So that is that's what we're up to. Getting into it. So we are, there's 3 of us on at the moment. We've got Hanson and Joran here to give us a hand. And we're going to go over, and there's 4 fields votes in here. We're going to grab the equipment and go and get that done. There's some corn down there that would not quite be ready to forage. There, what's that? Go as well. We've also got some canola ready to harvest as well. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what we're going to do. But let's do a little roll call. How are we all? Welcome along, Mystic Gaming. Nice to have you here, Ryan. How you doing, Ryan? Good to see you. It always makes me smile and see your name. Thinking back to when you used to be Donna, using your mum's account. Hard case. Good for a laugh. Right. Let's go and find a comb one. Yeah. The other thing that's really nice is how organised they have the farm. So come and look at this. Lots of productions too. Yeah, if you want to run a trailer or something. Got all the tractors nicely lined up in here. Nice and clean too. Screenshot shared of them all cleaned and lined up. Ready to go. So just generally all around good effort on the farm. So we're going to come in here and mess it up. Hey Bosun, how you doing? Be great if you're able to join, mate. Just see how you go. I know Hanson's giving you a hand trying to get things all sorted out. So awesome to have you here. Right. Get this up and running. Gotta go find a header for it. Alright. What are we going to do with this header? $1 million question. Alright, let's see if we can find where the header is. Mystic Gaming, welcome to the team. Thank you very much for becoming a member. Very much appreciated. I should. Find the shed where the cedar is. Oh, there it is. The magic. Yep. Got it. Right. There's the header. Welcome along, Mr. Gaming. Good to have you here. Kiwi Gaming, good morning. Welcome. How you doing? Right, let's just put that down there. Kind of out of the way, that'll do. DK, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. You're sitting in here in chat, listening to us talk too. So nice to have you around. Saint, how you doing? Good to see you. Now, this is one of these fun trailers that kind of walks around. I'm going to be able. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hook up to this. Use a little bit of magic. Let's fix this. Should be good. Off. What, any issues? Hey, John Saint, good to see you. Joran, welcome along, mate. Joe, how are you, Joe? Good to see you as well. Welcome along. Why? Nice to have you here this morning. You missed them days of Donna. It's good to have little things like that you remember, isn't it? Right, let's go for a little bit of a ticky tour. Figure out, in fact, it's before we drive. That's the canola field over there, down by the bridge. Go up the gate, turn left, straight down. We'll be able to figure this one out. Yeah, I'm doing alright, Mystic. Doing alright. Been, what am I going to fit out through there? Figure this out. Apparently I can't turn when I get out there. See what happens. Look at that. Right, we'll do this. There's a fence there too, can't even do that. Right. There's a grass field, there's a fence in the way. I don't even have a good header I can reverse. Right, we'll have to go down and open the gate and turn around. But it should assume some more time on my server so I know where we're going, don't we? A good idea. There's some really nice maps out there that I've never played on that just are beautiful. I say look really good, which is high on my list of things. Just sort of looking across here, spectating and viewing the map just makes it look nice. Makes it enjoyable to see. Enjoyable to play. Cab and drive. Right, make sure we close the gate. Being good farmers, leaving things how you found them. Go. Hey Marcus, how you doing? Good morning. Welcome along. Let's finish watching classic British racing live from Silverstone. I haven't even watched the Formula 1 highlights yet. Need to get those out. Find out what's gone on. Gate trigger. That before. The gate. Where are you, trigger? Bring it up. We're in an open animal dialogue there. Oh, there it is. Did it? No. How did I manage to open the gate? No, I can't close it. Ah, there it is. Attached to that gate. Yeah, found it. Found it. There we go. Right. Now we've managed to slowly negotiate our way out. Alright, Bjorn. We'll follow him. Follow him. You're watching some college football, Ryan. Nice. Bjorn managed to get out the gate and turn. Right. You're good to go now. Let's finish watching classic British racing live from Silverstone. Nice. Yeah, like I said, I haven't watched the Formula 1, I was just doing a deja vu, then stating the same thing. Busy little town too, people everywhere. Yep, just walk out in front of the big combine, don't worry about that. Going to as well, aren't you, mate? Oh no. Oh, you got scared. Back the other way. Right. Go. Well, that guy's legs fell through the ground. Oh, goodness. No, this one's not crossplay, Ryan. Unfortunately. Hey, Donald, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome along. What's my most favourite new feature for 25? That's a darn good question. Kiwi Gaming. There's a lot of good new features. I've been sort of blown away each and every day something new is announced. What would be my number one? Right, I'm gonna make sure I've got enough space here to do this. We're doing it over where Hanson is. Right here. Once we're hooked up, we can take the trailer somewhere different. This is where I back into the drain. Drop a combine in the ditch. Yep, I'm regretting my life choices already. Number one favorite feature for 25. I'm going to say GPS and AI workers. Mainly because it's something that console players have been asking for so long and wanting to have. And I just think it's going to be a great lift in realism and playability for console players. But if I was just going on things, you know, because we've had that before, I'm looking forward to mostly to all the engine updates. Some of the changes that are coming with that. We're dropping some straw here, we're not going to be baling it. Here we go. Turn that down a touch. Yeah, a lot of the engine updates, you know, the ground deformation and the lighting and just the I feel like you're getting a little bit of that sort of depth of field and haze looking across there, but it only happens sort of in the mornings. I'm looking forward to seeing what might come in and how it's going to, you know, just the feelings and that kind of thing. The map's going to give emotion, aesthetics, I don't know what you want to call it, but just the engine updates in general. I'm also looking forward to seeing what the partnership with the racing sim is going to bring to the game as well. I think that's pretty exciting. Anyhow, how you doing, Rusty? Good to see you, mate. Welcome along. Pleasure to have you here. Hope you're having a good day. Have you got the weekend off this weekend, Rusty? Ryan, how you doing? Ryan Goebel, welcome along. F1 was great to watch, a bit biased, of course, Homeland Circuit. Good to see the mix of teams in front. Ooh, no spoilers. Don't give it away, Joran. I'll literally watch the 7-minute highlights from YouTube. Be a good way to catch up with what's happening. Yos, how you doing? This message was it handwritten? I suppose it was. You typed with your hand, isn't it? Unless you use your nose and then it's nose written. Or text to speak. Speech to text. Anyhow, nice to have you here, Yos. It's been a strange night. I know you've been working and in the office more on Wednesdays. It's been strange not having you around on a Wednesday night for our streams. Hello, Yan. How you doing? Good to see you, mate. Welcome along. Bosun, yeah, Yos has answered your question there. No, the season pass isn't part of the collector's edition, which I kind of think is a little bit intriguing, but I thought they might have had it in there, but I guess it gives you the choice. Not everyone wants to buy the season pass, but everyone might want the collector's edition for the fees and bits and pieces, so I can kind of understand it. Funny shaped field. I've never thought about how you might harvest one of those. AI generated. Your spot. Dump that down there. If you're getting the collector's edition, the season pass is separate, right? Correct. It's probably also to do with the fact it's physical and the season pass is all digital and code written, so it saves them having to print out a whole lot of codes and have them in boxes and pre-prepared codes. See, I suppose they are pre-prepared, but probably makes it safer. You wouldn't want to buy a digital, a physical copy of the collector's edition and then lose your code. I suppose by having it digitally purchased, you've kind of got a little bit more of a safeguard. Hello, Mini-Me.
Yeah.
Crouch down, you can only see you. Here we go. Who's watching? Who are you talking to that's watch the header trailer, Hanson?
Okay. Quickly what?
Go away now. You shall be there next Wednesday. Nice one. That'd be great. Hey, Finished Farmer, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're good. Saturday night in the UK. Will be, because it'll be Sunday morning for you tonight when I'm normally recording with FSG. Doing our Ahali farms. I'm going to finish the next Lego on Wednesday. I hope so, Ryan. I had planned to do it this week just gone, but got caught up in all the Gamescom hype. So. And then my camera wasn't working. How's my camera behaving today? See, it's got that flicker on it. I need to figure out what's going on with that camera. It'll be something to do with the USB port it's plugged into. I might have to try and plug it directly into my PC rather than through the USB hub I have. Anyhow, welcome along everyone. If I've missed you in chat, my apologies. Do try and keep up with everything. Alright, these are fun little fields. I like doing little fields like this. Are kind of interesting. Can we get a combine like this, which is, you know, the right sort of size to be doing that, and they're just fun. You sort of go from one to the other Quite enjoyable. Mr. Freeman, how you doing, mate? Pleasure to see you. Another Jeremy there too. Burnett, hello, welcome along. It'll be a weak connection. It'll be something. It's something. So I've had this problem before. Definitely to do with the USB hub. Bank holiday in the UK. When's bank holiday? Mystic, is that on Monday? Must always be bank holidays. Okay. Having a La Trappe barrel aged batch 51. Nice yarn. Sounds quite enjoyable. Hey Nismo, how are you, buddy? See ya. I am trying to lift the header up and I hadn't been on the right thing to do it. Okay, Hanson, I'll just unload on my way past. Only 30% full. Nice to see you, Nismo. You're drinking whiskey as well, Mystic. What's your choice this evening? I'm going to get all of this in one pass? Not quite. I think what I'm going to do though. Stop there. Go backwards so we can get that all in one pass. Leave yarn a nice trail of straw that makes it just that little bit harder to bale. We can get it all. That. Okay, Jacob, how you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whichever way in the world, wherever in the world you are. Do the most traditional thing: unplug and replug it. Move which plug it's plugged into as well. That's often a good way to fix things. Whenever you check your account, your bank seems to be on holiday. Not the only one. Yeah, funny how that all works, isn't it? Owl's whiskey, nice one. Mountain Dew, nectar of the gods. You know, I hadn't drank Mountain Dew for ages, and then I grabbed a can of it at lunch a couple of months ago. And now it's kind of not my go-to, but I quite often have a can of Mountain Dew with lunch now. Coffee and whiskey. You worship more than one god, Mystic. It's entirely fine. Now, little did I know when I took the screenshot that we were going to be working down here, because it was just a little bit of a kind of like the view looking across this building and with the bridge in the background. But here we are. We're actually working in the fields that are in the screenshot. It worked out alright, didn't it? You tried Prime, but it's too much. Yeah, my boys had Prime and it's too much for me too. Very, very sweet. This tastes like what we call Raro. It's just a powdered cordial that you mix with water. I'm saying it's just Yos, but it might just be because we're early morning with the sun. Don't know. Logan Paul got sued, yeah, deserves to be. Excuse me. Now, just while I remember, we aren't going to be streaming for quite so long today. I've got a hard stop at 8:30, so just over an hour from now. Mrs. Argsy is going to be away next Sunday, which is Father's Day, so I'm going to have a cooked breakfast, and then I need to get my oldest boy to football training. Need to make sure I've got time to do that. I said, yep, I'll make sure we stop at 8:30. But that should be a good amount of time to get these fields all harvested and tidied up. Night Possum Down Under. Hello, how you doing? Definitely just you. Hey Neil, how you doing? Must be the phone. Anyhow, welcome along everyone. Great to have you all here. What an exciting week it was with Sim 25 announcements. Just the hits just keep coming, really. Baby animals and weather, who would have thought? What's left? That's what I want to know. There's what's left. Machines for those green strips, true. Nice one, Mystic. Need more info on the caretaker. There's a lot of sort of those finer details. Like there's still a lot of detail around the GPS. I haven't quite caught up with all the Gamescom previewed stuff, but I think there's still a lot of info with GPS we need to learn. Which the actual gameplay experience will hopefully answer, but all going to plan. We will hopefully be able to try and ask some of those questions next week from the field. haven't watched much, really been out of it a bit. Well, end of the month, Yos, I'll do a convenient summary of everything in August, and you can just watch that, and then you won't need to follow along at all. You could have a whole month off. No, the new menu, you haven't seen much of at all. Build menu, the landscaping. Is third person really going to be a thing? There's been so much speculation about that, or is this just going to be that one that Giants are sitting back in the office going, so what, we showed a character doesn't mean you can see them. Could be their ultimate troll. Where am I going? Let me turn around. Go. Nice Deutz track to that one. Gotta put your pickup down and turn it on, Joran. You're not bailing. You're not bailing, Joran. Too busy worrying about Yoss's building. I'm not. I'm gonna honk. Under this? Oh, how do I not have a horn? I just couldn't hear it. Does it have a horn? Incredibly quiet horn. Does have one. Right. Unloaded at the other end. Okay. Welcome along, all you fine folk. You're only just tuning in. Nice to have you here. Very much appreciated if you took that second just to hit the thumbs up button. There's some support for the channel. Keeps things moving along and growing. I'm working on bringing you uninformative content. Particularly as we roll towards FS25 release. I've got sort of some ideas, as everyone will have, on what to do for the release of the new games. Where we end up. Hanson, I might need the trailer. I'm going to be full. Should have unloaded on my last pass. Here we go. Lesson learned. It's 10,500 litres, I guess. Yep. Yep. Trying to stalk Yoss, Yoran. Pretty excited to give tornadoes a go. It sounds like it's the silliest statement to make, but we'll see how that all functions. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm intrigued how a lot of these things are, you know, the weather, how's that going to work on a mod map? How random are they? Can they spawn anywhere on the map? All those kind of questions. Modders have to put paths in for where a tornado could run. I think the not the excitement, but the anticipation. If there was tornado weather forecast, it'd be like, is it going to affect one of my fields? You'd be out on like Twister watch. Alright, now we've got some ruins here we're going to have to navigate for this as we exit this field. Be interesting. Let's through this gate. We can. Bit of a bigger field, isn't it? Take a wee bit longer to do. Hey Bender, good morning mate, welcome along. Share, hello, good morning to you as well. Good evening as the case may be, hope you're well. Nice to have you both here. Welcome everyone else as well. Happy weekends. Happy weekends indeed. Looking forward, we had one more Saturday morning of football go. We are back to being able to have a bit more time on weekends, which would be nice. Good morning to you too, Paul. I did see you pop in before and your membership there. Apologies if I missed acknowledging that, but thank you very much. What was it, 21 months? Legend, thank you very much for choosing to be part of the channel. You didn't have to, but you do, which is very much appreciated. Likewise for everyone else. Right, so let's go around this field a couple of times. There's no need to take specific headlands off. Look, must actually have, just looking at our hardware, we must have VCA on this. Nice. And Hanson's positioned the trailer in a good spot for me, so I must remember to unload this time around. 5 days off share, nice. How good is that? Alright, so we're through 16, 15, 14. A bit more to go. See how we go, then we've got 86 down there. We could go and harvest, but I don't want to take all the fun jobs out of the guys. Look. Cotton, we've got cotton. There's a lot of cotton they've planted on this map. It's interesting. Not sure how big and lucrative the French cotton industry is, but here you go. Hey Daniel, how you doing? Good to see you. It's a nice looking map, isn't it? You just look across there. A lot of detail in that. Looks really, really nice. I love the viaduct which goes the whole way through the middle. Let's have a train running over it. Might have caught that in the background of the screenshot. It's a nice atmospheric map. Very nice. All the 55 is about. What's that for? A bit like a gas marker or something. Marker for something? Someone might be able to tell me. Would be good if 25 had different soil types and more. Other than precision farming, Paul. I mean, that's something we know absolutely nix about. Is precision farming going to be part of 25? Story with that? We'll find out. It's a bit of an unknown, really. Too bad it's supposed to be France. Too many French people. Sacre bleu, yarn. Too many Dutch people. Isn't it full of English people in the summer, or is that? I suppose that's Spain, is it? Getting all the news about the protests in, where were they? On the Canary Islands? More of our beats are in those sort of areas. Complaining about tourists ruining their lifestyle. Spain is Little England. 100% they could. I agree completely, Neil. If people don't want to go there because they feel like they're going to be hung up to dry, abused all the time, then you'll lose your it's probably one of their main industries. Suddenly they'll all be out of jobs because the industry they work in can't be supported. I think for New Zealand, tourism is like our second biggest industry after agriculture. It's just it's a flow on still from, COVID and that, really, isn't it? People weren't comfortable travelling. It's getting back into feeling like they want to leave the country. I suppose that's the beauty of Europe, isn't it? How accessible it all is via roads, and the only way I can get to another part of the world's plane or boat, and I'm not going to be taking a boat anywhere. It's going to take forever. Right. This isn't nice. The little fields are fun because you kind of get a sense of achievement very quickly, but then you get into the bigger fields, so it's such a nice variety of field sizes. Really do appreciate it. You used to work in hospitality, never again. It's I can imagine it's a pretty challenging task, challenging job. Worst part is 90% of it's probably really fun, and that's the 10% which is just absolutely terrible. What are you going to play? You're a good hotel guest. Most people are. I would have thought. Most people are. It always baffles me, like, how, whenever I was on queues for airports and hotels and all those kind of things, how long it took some people to do things. That level of preparedness was so poor on some cases. What are you doing with that? What's in there? Unplug that one. Yep. Pull it straight out. Pardon? Gonna break my controller, you better not. Little Argsy, that is little Argsy. Hello, Mrs. Professor, how are you? Pleasure as always. Last time you went to a hotel, some weird dude jumped you at the checkout. You can. No, watch those weird people at hotels. Right, what are we? 68% full. We'll let's unload here. Back up and try and disperse the last of the swath over as much of an area as possible rather than end up with a big chunk like we did there at the end. What happens in Germany stays in Germany, Jos. You know the rules. Right. That's not what your school history class taught. Very fair. Should have stayed in Germany, shouldn't they? That's a rather speedy mulching setup you've got there, Hanson. Crikey. Beautiful. This is dangerous driving in cab without using any GPS or VCA or anything. We're heading on in a good direction. Be able to do it with my heading. We're at 184. At 180. Go. Hamatiti. What's the map called? This is called Pallegney. The Mod Hub map. You'll be able to find it there quite easily. A great vacation in Croatia. Nice people, nice country. Made you think about the map in the last season pass. And I'd love to go and see places like Poland and that with their narrow strips and fields that like are only a couple of passes wide. Always intrigues me. They have fields like that. Having now sort of spent some time in the UK and Germany and actually seeing how they farm, seeing that farming practices are very similar what we see in farms than maps. So it blew me away a little bit. I don't know why. I sense that people in those countries who make maps based on those countries know what those countries do, but it was pretty cool to see. Right, up on 0, straight back. Not missing a bit. They had very small fields. Imagine. Too much water on a Dutch map for me. Absolutely handsome. The wisdom of having a country which is majoritarily below sea level baffles me. Even worse, small fields in your area, 20 to 30 feet wide and water between each. Yeah, doesn't sound good to me. Right, drink the or tertial. That water world. Goss lives underwater. He is SpongeBob SquarePants. Great minds think alike, Yoss. Too far there. We don't. Oh, that's pretty tight. There's some nice straight lines though. Pretty impressed with that. I should have had more faith in my abilities. Keep on going with that. Perfect. Hello, Jim. How you doing? Welcome along, mate. Good to have you here. Along with everyone else. Have you all here? I don't think I'm just watching that reel go round on the header, and it's not quite in sync. I don't think I've ever noticed an out of sync header before. That, by design, or as things have worked out. I suppose if they're independent, they highly possible that they could end up out of sync. Back on 0. Boom. How full are we? 77%. Getting a trailer next to us. No, we're not. Getting a trailer next to us. I can hear something. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Oh, there it comes. Should have held my angle. Okay. Glad you got the notification bot figured out. You only got one notification for the stream. We sacked the last one, Mrs. Professor, and we've upgraded. Notify.me is where we are now. That seems to be working an absolute treat. It's nice. I've also got my my Facebook integrations working better. I had those set up for FarmCom, but the website I'm using to do that, and it allows 1,000 processes a month, and I had it set up like to do them quite frequently. I've turned those down. 98% full. Okay. Load. But I've turned that frequency down now, and I'm actually getting all my posting from Facebook being put in Discord. One-stop shop for sharing all that information. Ooh. Okay. Starlink's performing well though. After last week's server issues at the start, we've gone straight to Starlink to start out with today. All seems good so far, right? Sort it out. Cab as well. Where's our auger? There it is. We're close. We're touching. Depth of field. So difficult sometimes. Cab. Tim, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Welcome in. Pineapple sausages. We have two curried sausages with pineapple in it. Minefield. Tractors and bales and everywhere. Get going here again. Do we want to be on 180? Okay. Ah, didn't realise we were racing, Yarn. That thing bails at a good flip, doesn't it? Yeah, hauling along. 40 of you fine folk in here. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. Be able to get back to a little bit of consistency with this. Good. Like everyone wants to go faster than I am. Zoom, zoom. Hitting 0. Driving like this was how I used to do it a lot on when I was just playing on console and didn't have things like GPS. Just using the controller, get your equipment heading along a path, using the heading down on the mini map, figure out which way you want it to go. Try and go as straight as you can, and just don't touch it. It seems to work out pretty well. SG out planting in a quad track. Fun times to be a farm. So is he really? I know he'd gone away for work on Friday and he was going to be down at his folks' place. Gonna get caught up. What would they be planting? What would they plant? Be winter wheat or something, is it, Tim? To be fair, Yoss, you need more practice just playing the game, don't you? New vids dropped. Have a look. Hopefully planting poplar, poplar with a quad track. Why not, right? Practice with everything. Or are we going to do this in one? Or have we judged this to utter perfection? Or am I going to be left with a bonus row of shame? I'll tell you what, look at that. Is that perfect? No, it's a bonus row of shame. Only for the first part. Only for the first part. I'm going to claim that from driving in cab though. It's not bad. In the Discord, where is the mod list? If you look under the Pallegney chat and look under the pinned messages at the top. I'm playing too much Division lately. You never play too much of a game. Good to have some variety. I've been getting back into a lot of PUBG lately, actually. At the expense of making some videos, but boy. Bonus row of shame. Bonus row, that's it. Like the fences for children's bowling. Didn't know they had those, Yoss. Tell me about them. Right. Gotta get that last bonus row. How many bushels are there? 43. We're gonna get to 7 and 500. Get my chopper. Get my swath spreading off. We'll just chop this so we don't have Yoran's a row that he needs to do. Is there going to be? It's not even 53. Not even 53. Close. 40. 40 bushels. Right. Turn that off. Load there. We're going to unload. Right. How are you, Chunuk? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you've had a good weekend. Scooter, how you doing? Welcome in, mate. Have you here too? Just think you can put up the covers, the gutters. Right. I was trying to allude to the fact that you don't have kids yet. You know what they are. Therefore, maybe you've used them before when you're bowling. On night shift tonight. So you're just finishing work? Or your night shift starts tonight? Funny how the full plane built up differently on there. Right, trailer's full. Used to be a child. Rod Hanson. Keeping him busy. Loves it. It's the train across the tracks. It's a bigger train too. It's a little bit longer. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Have a see whether it's got a flat one on the back or not. At least 9. Oh, right. Concentration time. Go. This is when I suddenly start breaking out in a cold sweat playing Farming Simulator because there's water. Because there's water right next to the field. How good do those reeds or weed in the water look with it laying down like it's in the direction flow of the water? Little details like that. Does everyone still think 25 is just 22 with a few mods? It is, it's just a reskin, Scooter. 100%, just a reskin. I'll try not to go swimming with the harvester. I don't think I'd be very popular if we did that. Right, where are we? We are running down the last of this field. Will be the harvesting of the oats all done. That's satisfying. Saw a can of fog liquid in the office last Friday. What on earth is fog liquid? I know it's going to be something crazy. Like, oh, right, like balers, you can refill the fog machine. Is that like fog machine for a... like that you fire off if someone breaks into your building? Security measure. Case. Ah, video effects. Right. That sort of fog machine. Smoke machine and nightclub. Gotcha. Just a glorified vape, really, isn't it? How many passes down this one? 5 maybe? Yeah. Bales unloading. Trailer's emptied. Trailer's emptied. Days. Hanson, get out of the water. Giving me anxiety when I can only see part of a tractor over the edge of a hill, knowing there's water there. Don't do an Argsy. Don't do an Argsy. I haven't looked actually. How much animals have we got on here? Lots of sheep. Too many chickens. There's a few more there. Cows. Awesome. Lots going on this map, so please do, if you feel like joining in, do go and get the mods downloaded from Discord. Come and give the team a hand. Many hands make light work. More people, before we can get the challenges completed. It'd be great to have this one. So this would be a good one to get finished off, leading into the release of 2025. Which, of course, where are we at? We are what? 25th of August, September, October, 2.5 months away from the release of the game. Pretty cool. I'm surprised no one has. I half expected to turn up to FarmCon and someone had some inflatable water wings or something for me to share. One electrician makes light work. One plumber can quickly make that light not work too. Hey, how are you, Bo? Good to see you, mate. How's things? Do we have Floyd with you this morning? Haven't said hello to Floyd on a Sunday morning for a long time, so hope he's all good. I hope you're all good too, mate. Good to see you. That you're going to drop your message the other day to see how things are going. Say hello. Hello, Floyd. Hey, buddy. Good to see you, mate. Hope winter's treated you well. Pretty mild. Sorry, say that again. Say that again. So. On the servers, yeah. Yep. 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 Part of. No, Gport will provide the key. So if you create a server on using a provider like Gportal, part of what you pay for is the use of the game. Whereas I know, like with your setup where you've got your own private server, you have to have a second copy of the game running. I hope so. Yeah, Yeah, I hope so. Hope that they'll be up and ready to go straight away. Definitely be keen to get a server spooled up as soon as we can. Yeah, cool. It's his birthday this week, Bo. Oh, hi, which day is it? Happy birthday, Floyd. Have a good one, mate. Hope you have a fun day. It's funny hearing me talk about Sunday morning when it's Saturday afternoon. it's bizarre. It's funny, I have the same, like when I was calling home from Germany and that sort of thing, having to try and figure out what time it was there when I was ringing and what they were doing. Europe's pretty easy because it's pretty much 12 hours. People take an hour or two here, depending on daylight savings and things. I feel like there might be some children getting disputed, some childhood disputes going on down the hallway. Yeah. They don't tend to be, yeah. G-Portal don't tend to get access to anything earlier than anyone else, so that's why whenever FSG and I have done sort of multiplayer streams with early release to DLC, it's had to be on one of us hosting it, normally FSG. It works out right. Alright. Right, one more pass and we will be done. Hopefully no bonus rows of shame. Yeah. Let's see where we end up here. Almost like these fields were designed for... What width header is this? Is this 30 footer? That's a 1080, I'm not even sure. 30 foot? I'll look now. Header. 10 meters, 10.8. 35 foot. Oh. It wasn't responding. Right, there we go, that's better. Moving. 51%, so we'll get this all finished. Good. Go on a slight angle to make sure we do get it all. Here we go. G'day Jared, how you doing? Good morning, mate. Been playing with a controller the last 2 weeks. Steering's all over the place. Surely it's easier than a keyboard though, Yoss. You're working at Kinleith at the moment, so you haven't been online much. Oh, nice. Oh, you've got some work, mate. That's good. Good to hear. And fair enough too. But prioritize those kind of things. Or practice. The thing with the controller is once you get in a straight line, just leave it alone. That's what you're trying to do. Oh, why am I reversing? Alright, there we go. We do have a horn, you just couldn't hear it over the header. Right, let's go and throw this back on the trailer and go and get it put away. So, fold that up now. We're going to try and squeeze through the ruins like we did on the way here. Take the more leisurely route. This way. Controller has stick drift, so you're steering its own. Try increasing your dead zone Y, and that might help. That might be a something you can do. Right, I'm gonna hook up to this, pull it out of the way so it's easier to get it back on. Up there. Keyboard doesn't turn 90 degrees when you put 5. Are you using you're not using a D-pad, are you? Surely you're on an analog controller. What sort of controller are you using? I for one. Yes, so I'm putting the header on from the right side. I've got it a bit far back. I got told off last week for putting the header on the wrong side. Last week. 1 week. Right. PS5 controller. Okay. Right. So we're here. So if we go over that bridge, we should be able to turn right just before the left-hand bend. On down to field 86. Let's go. Alright, Hanson's going to lead the way. Alright, I've only got another 20 minutes. Jump off. Oh my goodness. You're a masochist, Hanson. Gotta keep the channel PG so I can't be running over people. My beacon's on as well. Come on, hurry up. All good, Bo. Appreciate you coming and saying hello, mate. Good to hear from you. Please make sure you wish Floyd a happy birthday on the day. Have a good one, but pleased to hear things are all good. Right, I'll look at all the space we have around this field for heaters and trailers and whatnot. There we go. Yeah, cool, mate. Good. Yep. Can't run over people if there are no people. That's true. Get that folded. Run over everything. O and Co. How long have you been wanting to say that for, Yoss, or did that just come to you in a flash? Wait. Think. All right. Another. This one's a really interesting shaped field, and it's got water all around it, and we get to go down and around the bridge. So they does look like a fun field. Let's see when we end up. Since 20 seconds ago. There you go. Life goal complete. That's my control seat active. Wasn't. And now it is. Turn those beacons off in the field. Don't need those on. One of the things the guys have got here, and you're just starting to see them appear. Got grapes on the map across the way there. Really, I think there's pretty much a bit of everything if you wanted to do some forestry up the top of the hill. Really is a bit of everything going on. Field's okay, but it may not harvest all along the water. Okay, thanks for the heads up. We shall see in just a moment. Gosh, we're 20% full already. Okay, yielding pretty high, isn't it? Need my water wings. Getting anxiety as I can see the stream coming into view already. Oh, I wonder. Do you know what, Hanson? Do you know what I think? I think it was this field here. Field. Is that? Where's field 88? Oh, that's not it. Field 88's just over there. That cornfield's not theirs. Okay, I was thinking the cornfield there might have been the one they wanted to do the effing on. radiates through those trees. Not on the other side of the creek. French crop at Serena's. Right. Fingers crossed for no lag or anything like that as we run around the edge here. Oh. Hey FSG, how are you, buddy? See you, mate. I hear you've been out driving a quad track. It's a little bit exciting, isn't it? Quad track guy. Hanson's telling me not to read chat while we're close to the stream. Did someone message you and tell you I was working next to water and you should come along just in case? Didn't get to drive it but had a ride in it. Awesome. Nice, that's very cool. Very jealous. Have to take a squiz. Right. Here we are, right underneath the viaduct. It's actually farming to the extreme, isn't it, when the field goes all the way in under here between the bridge supports. Maximising the amount of area you farm. Kinda cool. Kinda cool. Great looking spot too. Definitely wouldn't get bored if you were farming in an area like this, would you, with views and outlook like this. Well, there's the lag. It's not too bad. It did. A little bit of a somber, depressing farm though. What's beautiful map, isn't it, FSG? I thought for a minute we might not make it around the field without having to unload, but we should be good. Only just though. Only just. Didn't harvest for you after that small tree. Ah. Right. Yes, there was an update released on the map earlier this week, which actually added a few new crops, which we haven't looked at yet, but aren't covered, or this is where I get into trouble because the brakes don't work. We're good. We're good. G'day Sparky, how are you, buddy? See ya. %, not too far off. I'm assuming you're talking about the tractor, not FSG's legs there, yeah? Not that kind of channel. Or does FSG have a channel like that? Who knows? Maybe that's the secret to 90,000 subs. You know, OnlyFans. You're working out. But get them gains, right? Okay, guy. That never ends, does it? Never ends. You could be the OFG, the OnlyFans guy. Bit of the BFG. Members only fits. Bit of the BFG. Goodness me. Other thing, there's a lot of bees around the map. I put a lot of beehives down, so should be helping boost some of those yields. If we're getting honey from them all, I'm assuming there is. If there's bees, there's honey, so. Every time I feel just a little pinch of lag there, I get nervous. Ah, the ghost of Argsy is passed. You top out of the combine, then that'll reset that. I appreciate you all tuning in today. It's been nice to be back on the server. I remember when I hopped out of the track, the combine down in that field. You'd watch just to make your meme videos, Yoss. You'd use the same guy you used in the last video, just laughing. It was real. I wish it was. That guy's hilarious. I remember we've used him in memes and GIFs and things for a long time. I don't remember what it was they were actually talking about. But it is a good laugh. Tell you what, this field felt like it was going to be big and take a while, but you go around it twice with all these tight little angles and you chop out a lot of it in one go. But yeah, I know you really have. You're creating some false expectations. So, I hope your heart can handle it, Bosun. Outdone yourself. I'm surprised you haven't had the success of Cristiano Ronaldo with the YouTube channel. How about that, eh? 1 million subs in 90 minutes. What would you give for that, FSG? I think they were talking about people who can't tell the differences, but I think they were too. I'll tell you what, I had a great laugh at your entitled Jimmy Carr thing you sent through FSG. It was hilarious. So appropriate. So absolutely appropriate. Right, there we go, this little wedge up in here is done. Nice part of the world, nice part of the map. He's just messy with better graphics. He's the 4090 to your 3080. The difference. Messy's a 3080, Aldo's a 4090. Watch all the Ronaldo haters and Messi lovers now. Can't talk about it like that. It's just a reskin of 09. Which makes 25 a reskin of 09 then, doesn't it, Ian? Because 25 is a reskin of 22. That's going to be our title next week too, FSG. From the Field should be called It's Just a Reskin. Nothing new since 15 in the comments today. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. That is gold, man. That is absolutely gold. I'd love to know what people who make those sort of comments are expecting. What are they expecting? Are you actually expecting to buy the game and have a tractor just magically appear on your front yard? So when you're driving it, you've actually got a tractor that's driving around your yard? Or are they expecting to be like the US drone operators where they sit in a computer room and when they're driving a combine, there's actually a combine driving somewhere in the world and they're harvesting? You didn't ever ask with through a crop them. The things that we have to put up with. Someone asked for UFOs. Well, they better get them. Pretty dangerous unloading over top of that, that's for sure. Screen while that's unloading. Is it under here? Right, hopefully that's going to work. We'll suss that out in just a minute once we finish up. There we go. Work to my 8:30 stop for breakfast. Stab your cat, glucose meter, insulin shot. Aww. Just feel old, that's another thing. True. Urine, pleasure having you here, mate. Thanks for your help. Hope all's good, my friends, and yeah, look, great to see you out on the servers a bit more, as it would be for everyone. Great to see more people on the servers. Unfinished farming operation. 99% of contracts. And 100% of save games too, isn't it? Floating goats. I couldn't believe that people were questioning whether that was a goat or a lamb at the end of the Gamescom trailer. It's the second I saw it, I was like, oh my god, it's a goat. And then there's been some lively debate I've seen about whether it's a goat or a lamb. No way is that a lamb. Only time until farmers can harvest with remote gear like they're starting doing some mines. So there's definitely self-driving tractors, Jared. I don't know if they've done it with combines or anything like that yet, but Millennial Farmer and Laura Farms both went to a John Deere Ag Day a couple of months ago and did videos on the tractors doing self-driving. Pretty impressive. Love to see the wide span vehicle system implemented at 25. Yeah, definitely. It's technology like that. People were sort of naysaying about that when it sort of came out, but I reckon it's, from what you've seen in the publicity and airtime it's getting, it's gaining some traction. Looked like a lamb to you, Joe. Interesting. Second, I saw, because lambs and goats have quite a different bar. Goats bleat, whereas lambs bar. Like, to me, that sounded more like a bleat than a bar. Hey Isaac, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Welcome along. Goats are coming. 100% they are, Yos. And Legion, how you doing, mate? Howdy, buddy. Great to see you. Drones for spray. Yeah, drones. I mean, drones still require an operator, don't they? But hope you are, mate. Hope you are well. Looks good in theory. It does, yeah. Talking about a video I saw the other day of a soil compaction test, which was interesting to see. Differences there. Right, I'm not quite going to get this finished. we're down to 4 minutes and promised I'd be done. He's on 25 on the firewood mod. You and your firewood mod. Yoss said he'd do it. He's going to script it. Put it in the field and the drone is self-operating while flying. Oh, it does too, doesn't it? Just need input by human. Yeah, true. So we need to get the automatically refillable ones, where they can basically land on top of a tank that has a connection to it, kind of like a air-to-air refueling spigot. Imagine that, air-to-air refueling drones. Goodness. You wanted to do the firewood for 22. I heard that they took something out of the lure, got taken out of 22 that was in 19, which made it able. Yeah, Millennial Farmer lure. Yes, I have. So now that you say that, I was thinking about the fact that they need to kind of be supervised from a refilling point of view. But you are right that they do just fly the field. Magic confirmed. You believe in magic. Right, Hanson, I might have to ask you nicely if you come and finish this field for me. Two minutes because I said I'd be done at 8:30. Yeah, can you make yeah? Promised, I said I'll be done. Right, 7 likes away from 50 folks. If you haven't already dropped a thumbs up on this stream, would be greatly appreciated if you would. Of course, only if you're enjoying it. It's the key thing. Gotta make sure you've enjoyed things. Do, if you don't mind. Cheers, urine. I should ask a rhetorical question and ask who wears the pants in this house and see what answer I get. Pants. I don't think it'll be the one I want. So close. Thank you, Cher. Much appreciated. Right, there we go. We'll jump out and let Hanson carry on. Finish that one off. And there we are. All done. Right, everyone. Well, like I said, it's 8:30 and I need to go. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. It's been fun. Beautiful map. Beautiful map. And like I've said, servers are open to anyone. So if you want to jump in and join, that'd be awesome. There's lots to be done. There's a whole lot of silage that's going to need chopping down here. We've got more crops. There's grass there that's just about ready. There's grapes ready. There's more crops in over there that are ready. How are those? More grass fields ready to mow. So heaps of work to be done on this map. Cotton's going to be going in really soon. I can do that. So if you want to figure out how to find things, you go into somewhere like, let's just do this real quickly. Monitor. So if you go into if you go into our Discord, scroll down, you'll find all the difference. We've got Pallegney, we've got Austenwold, Australian Farms, and Southern Pastures at the moment. I invented jokes. Southern Pastures aren't really running anymore. But anytime we have a server, go in here under the main chat, which is just here, which tells everything we're doing. Right up the top, there's a pinned message. In that pinned message, you'll have the server name, the password, where the mods are. You click on the link, the mods, that will load up the mod page, and the easiest way to do it is just to whack that button down the bottom. That will download all the mods. I'm not going to do that because I don't need to, but that's just that easy. So if you want to come in and join, that's all you need to do to get in on the servers. Right, there we go. That is us done. Now, all going to plan. When I end the stream, this should send you all over to go and check out Rusty Money Gaming. He is live at the moment on Calmlands, I think it was. His 200 horsepower challenge. I think that's what I saw he was streaming. So go over, give him a like, a thumbs up, a follow if you don't already. Give him a sub. And just say hi. Say hi from the Argsy team. And yeah, go and enjoy his content because he does some great stuff. So bye from me. You guys all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Catch you live on Wednesday. And yeah, see you again soon. Bye.